CueSports International and Bad Boys Billiard Productions would like to say good morning and welcome to the U.S. Open One Pocket Championship. Hi everybody, Ken Shuman here for TAR, and we are down to 4 players in the U.S. Open One Pocket. Here's how it's going to stack up. This is the third fourth place match on the one-loss side between the South Dakota kid and Justin Bergman. It's a race to 3. The winner continues. The loser will finish 4th and receive $1,500. Here's how the schedule is planned for the day. The time frames, of course, are subject to change just based on the length of the games. But the next matchup will be the hot seat match between Corey Deuel and Dennis Urquio. They are the only 2 undefeated players, and they'll be playing in a race to 4. Following their match, approximately 2 o'clock, we'll have our semifinal between the winner of this match and the loser of the hot seat match. That will also be a race to 3. And that winner will play that winner will play the Corey Dennis winner. In the finals, a single race to 5, tentative for 4 o'clock. I think you all know that 2-hour windows for these matches is probably a little bit optimistic, but that's the plan. You're going to get 4 one-pocket matches here today. That's all we're going to show you, and right up until we crown a champion, no matter how long it takes. So we hope you enjoy today and stay with us, please. We'll keep you updated on other happenings as we can. 8-ball starts at 4 o'clock this afternoon Pacific time for the men, and you'll be able to keep up with that on ctsondemand.com. It's going to be pretty hard for us down here in the TAR booth to get you any real information on that, at least today. Like I said, you can kind of follow it on your own. And we've still got, I think there's either 8 or 12 players left in 9-ball. My guess is 8. And they're going to play today on the outer tables. I think they're going to try to get down to maybe 3 players in 9-ball, and then we'll think about a final and a semifinal. We're not sure yet if that will be tomorrow or Sunday. The tournament direction team up there, Rick, Bonnie, Bill, and Kenny, they've been trying to find a way to possibly bring you both finals in 8-ball and 9-ball on Sunday. A lot of that, unfortunately, is going to be dependent on whether or not the players are in both divisions or not. So we're still kind of feeling our way through how we're going to handle this. But at least today is set. And we also want to thank Rick and his team for, once again, last night, after we went off the air, swapping the table out and bringing in the 9-footer here. Anyway, Justin has 1 ball. He made a ball on the break. So he now has 2. And again, on behalf of everybody here, our extreme thanks and appreciation to all of you supporters out there who have been so dedicated to TAR and to watching this all week. I don't know if that's going to go. It did. Okay. That's 3 now for Justin. Dennis Urquio was the man that put Shane on the one-loss side last night. Don't know who beat Justin. Pretty good shot there. And So the ball count is 3-0 in rack number 1 in favor of Justin. I think after this rack, I'm going to flatten those trays out. I think it'll be easier, especially over here, for you to see the ball count if I set the tray flat. Or I can just tell you because I can see. Trying to make it not have to watch. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll be all right. But see, on this side, the spectators can't see. I didn't think of that. I'll tweak it later. Well, Shane left Justin an opening here to at least pick up one more. Not sure much else what he can do after this. It's the 8 might go in his pocket, but I don't know. The only way he could get there would be to come back about where the cue ball is now and graze it off the stripe. That's all right. He's gonna bank the 6 across to his side and put the cue ball behind the 2. If he can do that. So he's halfway home in rack number 1, 4-0. Yeah, that's what I think he's going to do. Just follow this with inside and get under the deuce. I think he left Shane a bank on the 3. It looks like it might slide under that 2 ball. Of course, the problem with playing that shot is it's a sellout probably if he doesn't make it. Really had a shot there. Got a nice angle now to swing around for the 10. And that's going to open some up and send some his way too. So it's a low left drag here. He wants to maintain the angle. And he's done that. So it's 4-2 now. If he stuns into the 4, it looks like the 4 will push the 7-12 to his pocket, or he's just going to play to bank the 6. Yeah. Safer shot. right, 3 for Shane, and he wasn't happy because he's left Justin the 6. And I still think that 8 goes through there. That's 5 for Justin. I guess the 8 didn't pass, or he just didn't want to shoot it. Either way, Shane's in a tough spot here. Yeah, looks like the 4's just got the 8 a little bit snookered there. He's just going to try to clip the outside of this and send the cue ball up table. And send the 12 over to his side. Good shot. Good speed too, because he hit the 12 ball. He got a lot out of that shot. Got 2 balls away from Justin's side and over to his side. He's got the 13 and the 14 kind of protected right now. And no bank, I don't think, for Justin here on the 12. Just looking to see what would happen if he goes off the 7 and then behind the 12. The other option would be to thin the 12 and roll up on the 1-7. But that's a little dangerous because he could leave Shane the 12 if he does that. So, in a little bit of a tough spot. That was a really good shot that Shane played. That was the conventional way to play that. watch the bump on the 1 here. Okay. Compared to the last 4 or 5 days of watching a bar table out there, this thing looks like an aircraft carrier. Right, just gonna spin the cue ball up under the 12 again, I think is what he's originally looking to do. May not quite have enough angle to do that. Yeah, the way he's straightening on that 13 there, to do that, I think he's worried about the 13 running into the 12. He might just raise it and float up. Okay, that's nicely done there. He got the double kiss there, and he's going to sell out the 14. And Justin needs 3. At best, he can stop the ball. I don't know if he's got any angle on this at all. It's 6. This looks like the cue ball will naturally graze off the 13, come toward Shane's pocket, give Justin a nice shot for his game-winning ball, and likely not sell anything out, provided he makes this. And he's going to need one more ball, and he's going to take a 1-0 lead. Excuse me. The loser of this match finishes 4th and will receive $1,500. So each of them are guaranteed that much. But if you win this match, you're going to be at least at 3rd place, which is $2,500. So this match is worth $1,000. 2nd place is $3,800, and our champion will receive $5,700. So a lot of green at stake here. And whoever comes out on top will certainly have earned it, especially given the fact that these guys are playing in 4 events here this week. So it's been basically non-stop. The one advantage Shane has over everybody else is he's played the fewest number of matches all week, because he's won the 10-ball undefeated, and he's in the finals of the 9-ball undefeated. He did lose his one-pocket match late last night to Dennis, and that's the only defeat he's tasted so far all week. But with the finals being a single race to 5 here, getting to the finals is the mission. And he will either face Justin again. Well, he can't face Justin again. One of these guys going away. He will either face Corey or Dennis, should he get to the finals. Now you can also notice too that we're using a measle ball for the cue ball here in the 1-pocket division. These are the same Cyclop object balls that have been used all week in all events. But the measle ball had been stipulated for the U.S. Open. And that's the only change in equipment, other than the fact that they're also using the Delta 13 rack to rack the balls, and that is required. And we want to thank Delta 13 again for supporting us. I would assume just about everybody out there that's watching is a 1-pocket fan, and you know the rules of play, but just in case, we'll go over them real briefly right now. It's rack your own. It's alternate break with the Delta 13 rack. A legal break requires you to just hit the stack and drive 1 ball to the rail or make a ball. You don't even have to hit the stack first. If you want to go rail first into the stack, that's perfectly legal. The 3-foul rule is in effect. We're playing base of the ball as far as whether an object ball is playable near the kitchen or not. It's base of the ball. And the only other thing to be aware of, and I doubt it'll happen because I'm up here kind of semi-officiating at the same time, but if someone owes a ball and forgets to spot it, as soon as it's remembered, if the 2 players agree, they can spot it right then and there. If they don't agree or don't remember, as soon as it's discovered, each player will have 1 inning, and then the balls will be spotted, provided they have balls to spot. Any scratch or foul, you owe a ball. And there you have it. We've already got quite a crowd around here. He might just be taking a foul here. Absolutely. Actually, that's his second. He owes 2. He's -2. Right back in the same place if he didn't. Well, that's not as good as the last time. He didn't like it last time. He wouldn't have liked it this time. And Shane wanted to get him wedged right in there, but now he's got an escape. Not an easy one. Drive the 3 of the rail, stay right there. All right, he's off his foul. Both these players are aggressive by nature. I don't think we're going to see a lot of up-table stuff, at least not maybe in the first few games of the match. Minus another one for Justin. He's now 3 down. And he's on 2 fouls, and Shane just told him. Those 6 balls there aren't really laying all that easy for Shane. He's only got the 15 or the 9 right now to go. I think the plan is to go into the 6 with the cue ball. Nicely done, and he's on his way now. The 11 does not pass the 7. You can see there on that camera shot. Thank you, Tim. He can certainly go to the 3 and maybe roll up and move the 11. Or he could draw back, play the 7, and then come around for the 3-11. Not quite what he was hoping for there. I mean, good attempt, and probably the only way he was going to be able to run 8 and out was doing that, but now he's going to have to slice this 12 ball. The cue ball will be stopped by the 2 stripes there. It won't go too far. That's 3 for Shane. That's 4, and there's 4 more right there. The 2, 8, and the 4 and the 7. Even the 3 goes. And we're going to have a tie ball game here in a matter of moments, unless something really funny happens. He needs to. Bump the 3 here. Ooh, he didn't want that, but he'll make this. Game to Shane, 1-1. Shane. They're playing with a brand new set of balls. I took them out of the box just about 10 minutes before they started. So they are slick. The table is cleaned this morning. Of course, that table has been used all week for 1 pocket. It's not new cloth. It's well broken in, but the balls are brand new. And remember, once again, this is a race to 3. It's on the 1-loss side. pretty good break there by Justin. Is he going up under the 3 ball here? Oh. Look out here, folks. He would love to go right into that 11 ball. That's what he's looking at. He wants to hit it pretty flush and with enough force that the cue ball won't stick right to it, because the ball the 11's frozen to, which is the 15, obviously the 11's not going to go anywhere with a full hit, and he just doesn't want to risk getting hooked on the 10, but this could be the shot to open him up for an 8 and out. All right, so far so good. That's 2. The ball right behind the cue ball is the 15, and it goes. Even the 7 goes. That's the ball right next to the spot. He's going to swing around here, either for the 7 or the 15. Next. So now it just gets just a touch sticky because the 2 won't pass. He's got to get on the 7, right there where he put his tip. Path there is 3 rails, of course, unless he wants to risk sliding straight across into the balls, or at least into the 2. But that puts one over on Justin's side, and I'm not sure that's what he wants to do. So let's see what his plan is. Needs 3 balls. Wonder if he's going to try to go to the 8. No, he is going to the 7. Very smart shot. He probably could have made the 7, but he wouldn't have had a shot at his 8th ball. And this way he gets both of the threats away from Justin's pocket, puts him back on the defensive. He's got 2 balls out there in the open, the 3-8 that are both makeable in his pocket. The 7 still goes, although it's tight. So the heat's on Justin here to come with a really good shot. He's going to bank the 8 towards his hole and put the cue ball on the end rail. Make Shane deal with the 8. He may have protected it just a little bit by the 3. Yeah, you can see on that camera angle there that Shane will have to kick at the 8. He's not going to risk, I don't think, cutting at the 3 ball, needing 2, especially with the 8 in front of Justin's hole. Look at the cue ball speed. Just a little further, he would have protected everything, but now Justin can move the 8 ball. And he'll probably cross it and put it on his side. Go up table there, maybe to the last diamond. He's not going to bank that 3, is he? He's got to move the 8.
looked lonely sitting here, Ken.
I've been joined in the booth by my good friend Brian Butler. We've had a chance to do this a couple of times in the past, and it's always a lot of fun. And doing one pocket by yourself for 14 hours wasn't something I was really looking forward to today. So I'm glad to have you join me, Brian.
Thanks very much.
Did you play in the one pocket?
Not for very long.
All right, we'll go on to something else. You playing an 8-ball?
Yes.
All right, that starts at 4, right? 4 o'clock, I believe, is the start time.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's what they told me. Whether you play at 4 or not, we don't know yet. But
right.
I think that's the scheduled start time because
I believe the 8-ball is a 3-day tournament, right? Well, I guess they all are.
Yeah, but, we got to we got to get this out of the way today. And there's still 9-ball action going on today too. We're gonna do 9-ball semis and finals either tomorrow or possibly Sunday. Maybe have both 8 and 9-ball finals on Sunday. So poor Rick up there, he's like a one-arm paper hanger trying to juggle all this mess.
He seems to enjoy it though.
Well,
he's got a good staff.
Oh, they're the best in the business, Brian. There's no question about it. I mean, I don't think there's another team that could have put all of this together and made it work as seamlessly as it appears. It's like, the duck above the water. You don't see the...
Yeah, exactly. Iceberg.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
looks like Van Boning's got 6 balls to nothing.
Yeah, it's 6-0. Actually, no, Justin won the lag. He broke. He made a ball in the break in the first game, and he just had the advantage the whole game. Took a 1-0 lead, and in the second game, he wound up he owed 1, and then he missed, and then he took an intentional. And then he fouled again. He was on 2. He was -3, and then Shane went 8 and out on him from there because he got a ball in hand. And
meanwhile,
here we are in rack 3.
Yeah, Bergman just played a pretty aggressive bank there to try and get himself back in this game, and left Van Boning this back cut on the 5. He doesn't have much else, so he's going to shoot at it.
Swish.
Doesn't miss much.
No. Okay, he needs 1 ball. And he'll be breaking for the match. Brian, this is the 3rd, 4th place match. It's a race to 3.
Okay.
The loser gets $1,500. The winner is assured $2,500 and moves ahead. Our next match, Brian's the hot seat match.
Okay.
And it's going to be Corey and Dennis. Be a race to 4.
Okay. And when does that start?
Well, it's scheduled for noon, and if this keeps up, we'll be on time.
Okay.
And then following that, scheduled for 2, again, flexible. That will be the 3rd place, 2nd place match, the left side final.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll join you at noon. That might be worth doing.
Hey.
I don't have anything else to do since I get eliminated from these tournaments so early.
Where you've been for 5 days. Hey, I needed you. Well, it was a little easier on me with the 9 and 10 ball, especially 9-ball, because after the break, I didn't have to say anything pretty much. But I'll tell you what I am looking forward to, and hopefully I hope you don't have too much time to join me, but if you do, love to have you for some 8-ball too. Because to me, that's the most fun game to watch on a bar table.
It is interesting.
Yeah. All right, the South Dakota kid now with a 2-1 lead and breaking for the match and the right to continue. If he wins, he will be back at either 2 o'clock or shortly after the Corey Dennis hot seat match.
Not his best break. Don't think Bergman can bank the 9. But he's not.
No, but even if he can, I don't like where the cue ball would go anyway.
Well, you're not going to get many chances against Shane.
Well, that's true.
So if you have a shot.
But what's he got next if he banks the 9?
Let's see what he's going to do here. It looks like he might just run under the 9-1.
Yeah. Might be a kiss there too, isn't there? Looks like a kiss if he banks it. Yeah, I think you were right. Well, now Shane's got a bank.
He blocked Shane from the bank, I think, actually.
Oh, did he? Okay. It's deceiving on the monitor, and the angle we have at the table to the table is a little bit deceptive as well.
Shane needs to protect the 1-9, and what he'd like to do, I might just kick 2 rails and lie on the stack, but he looks like he's going to brush the 9.
He might brush the 9 and go to the stack. Yeah.
There's a slightly more element of risk in this. If you misjudge the clip, you can lose the ball, and you don't necessarily freeze into the stack.
No, it was all about just protecting the balls, right?
Right. But Bergman has a hiding place up by the upper right-hand corner that he can use later because those balls are tripled off.
Right.
In the immediate future, he needs to start finding a way to get something on
his side. Right. He's got to have a threat over there, and he better not wait too long to do it.
And he's just going to bunt. This is a little bit wooden, but there isn't much else. If he had been on the stack, then kicking at the 1.
The only other thing I see, and I don't know if there's a gap there, is the 6-10-4. Try to put something on his side and go up and triple him up there like you suggested. But I think the 4 might run into the 1 ball. I'm not sure he can get anything to his side.
That would be good if he knew that one of the balls was going over.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, then he just puts himself in a worse position.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now Shane might 3-rail to 13 from here.
Yeah.
I don't know Justin Bergman very well, but he plays at one of my favorite pool rooms, which is in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. High Pockets. Right, yeah.
A nice place. It's old school.
Yeah.
Big barber chairs up there to sit in while you're watching.
Yeah, I know. Justin he's got a lot of talent, and he plays all games really well.
Yeah, I believe he won the last event in Sacramento, didn't he?
Yeah, he won he won his 9-ball.
9-ball?
Yeah, he won the 9-ball event, and Corey won the 1 pocket.
Well, he's not going to bank the 13, which is the shot I might shoot, but is he going to just kick the stack here?
Well, how's that 2-7 looking?
Well, it's not dead, but
it's
lie right by his
yeah,
pocket.
if he can kick at the 11 and freeze it and send that towards his hole, I think that will work well for him. But I don't think he can thin the 11 and keep him on the stack.
I personally like that 3-railer because if it goes in, then the match is almost over. But
yeah.
Now he's looking at the 9 off the 1. Another.
Well,
that seems extreme.
Not from there, because I mean then the cue ball's flying a little bit.
Well, I guess his thought is that it'll go into the 13.
It'll go into the 13, but the 13 could wind up on the other side of the table.
Absolutely. And these are the little situations that good players excel at, is finding a way to keep the pressure on you. Whereas when you're playing somebody who's...
Oh, you called it, Brian.
And the 13 went in.
That couldn't have been better for Shane to have that 13 go in.
Now he just has to... Well, he's probably going to shoot the 1. And if he clips
around.
Well, if he clips the stack, that would be ideal, but I don't know that that'll happen. It's hard to tell for sure. But this is the thing about Justin's shot. Like, he played what I would consider a negative type shot, a containing shot.
Yeah,
it was contain him enough.
It was a buy another inning shot, right. But it didn't put any threats out there. Right, it didn't give him any advantage.
And worse than that, it also might cost him the game.
Well, now the 7 is open for a bank after the 5-ball, and I don't know if he can get around to make the 7 straight in his pocket, but he surely can bank it.
The 12-ball banks as well.
Yeah.
So he'll probably just hold.
Bank the 7, then bank the 12.
Yeah, bank the 12, the long.
The long ray. Yeah.
Nope, he's trying to open something up here, and that went bad. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Maybe he was trying to brush the side of the 7 and sort of
and kiss off the 3,
yeah,
and then
kinda
just have it. Yeah.
sprinkle the balls loose a little bit.
All right. Well, Shane has a total of 3 balls now, and 1 will spot. Shane has 3, Tim, and there's one down there on the floor. That's at 13 that went in when he cut the 1 in off the 9, which was, by the way, a really nice call on your part, because I didn't think he'd play that shot.
Well, he is aggressive, and he executes his shot so well that he should be.
Yeah. That was pretty much all cue ball there. He didn't care about the 4.
He likes where it is, though. But now Bergman has to feel a little fortunate that Shane made that shot, and it only cost him the 3 balls.
Yeah.
So, now does this respotted ball bank? Probably not.
I think Shane would have known that before he put the cue ball there. He
Well,
knew
that's the
that
kind of
ball
thing you
was going to
sometimes
come up.
overlook.
You do sometimes. Yeah, you do
After
sometimes.
a week of exhausting pool, you know, he's been deep in the last 3 tournaments, so, you know, you can overlook these little things, but I don't think it banks. Well, it must bank, quite frankly.
Oh, I think it has to bank,
Yeah.
even if it's frozen, and if it's frozen to the 7, it's still going to bank.
But he can't get much from it. But it's a start.
Unless he can just follow it soft and then plan on cutting the 7.
The 3-2, what's going to happen there? It's probably going to hit the 7.
Yeah, the 7 may not move here.
You're right. All right, here we go.
Well, this is the match here. If he cuts this ball, I mean, he can lose the match, or he can have a real good chance to tie it up. Shooting this a little jacked up too is.
Well, is he playing it direct? Because the 3 looks
You
like.
think he's playing a carom?
Well, I'm not sure because the 3 looks like
How
it's
about
blocking his
how about
angle,
the
so
3-2? Is it good by the 11?
No. No, I'm looking right at that.
Okay.
I don't think it goes.
All right.
Although, now that I look again, well, he would have shot it by now if that was lined up, I think. He wants the 7 to go. Maybe
He might be worried about the cue ball's path after the 7, because it's going to kiss off the 3 and go to the long rail side towards the side pocket.
It's elevating.
Yeah.
Oh, he made it right in and broke open the 2, and now he can.
Watch where that 6 goes.
The 6 is open.
Okay.
Now he needs to play with high inside, which would be left, and spin
Three
around
rails.
the 3 rails, a straight pull shot.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't draw the ball and open anything up, I don't think.
I agree. But
yeah, it is. He's cueing high inside, like you said. I don't know if he can power draw it and move the 3 enough to move the stripe next to the 3 to give him the 11. I use the 11 to help the cue ball.
Should land
Does
on.
it 10 go?
I can't tell. It might.
It's his only shot, really.
Unless he wants to carve the 12 in.
Yeah.
He kind of deserved the cue ball to run just a little bit farther and land on the 12. That's what he was.
Yeah, it caught the 3 a little heavy and slowed it down.
Well,
if
the 10 must not go because he was just
looking at the combination.
Combo.
Yeah. Or maybe the 10 does go and he's going to shoot the combo next.
It's possible. He has 3 balls, needs 5.
I don't think he can cut that 12, Brian.
If the 10 went, the 5 balls he needs are all right there.
Oh, sure.
But it must not, because that would be it'd be routine from here, I think.
What about just lagging the 10 in front of the pocket?
He just set up to cut the 12.
Is he really? Okay. This is like 85 degrees. Oh, he hit it beautiful.
Very nice shot, yeah.
Don't get straight. Don't get straight on him. Oh, boy.
It is straight.
Yeah, he's going to have to play a bank next. All right, 4-3 in ball count to Justin. 2-1 in games to Shane. Race to 3. Third, fourth place match. U.S. Open 1 pocket division. No pressure. This itself is tough. Well, the cue ball being off the rail takes a little bit of the difficulty away.
Made it right in
Oh,
and drew back
boy.
for the 6. That's an excellent shot.
That was a
But did he
really
go too
nice,
far?
really nice pool shot. No, he can cut it because he's already over there looking at the 15-3.
Needs 3 balls to level at 2-2.
If he could run into the middle stripe, that would be ideal. No,
He played for the combination. It looks pretty makeable to me.
right.
Playing for 2.
Yeah, right, and the 15 is going to replace the 3 and stay right there because it looks pretty dead.
Don't know that he has that angle though, Ken. I think
Oh, he doesn't,
I think
huh?
he may have to hit this with some power. and
Come to
land
the
on
short,
10.
come to the short rail, or draw it.
Let's see. He'll have worked it out.
Yeah, he's going to come 2 rails with draw.
There we go.
A little more, a little more, a little more. Ooh, boy.
Still wants 1. He has a cut, but it's very thin.
Yeah, but I'm not sure he sells anything out here if he comes 3 rails around. Or he just kills it. He missed.
Missed it.
Oh, watch this,
And he
watch
left with a
this.
shot.
Oh, he
what
got
a very good
he
roll.
got a good break there. You know, that was as good a 7-ball run as you could imagine. Right there. That was some top shelf 1 pocket.
Will it be enough?
Well,
Shane has a
I mean,
bank on the 11.
there's no tougher guy to put away than this guy.
That's true.
Is he going to cut the 14? I think 15. I think he is.
It's the 15 ball.
Yeah.
Where's the cue ball going to go? 2, 3 rails around
two-
to the 10?
I think he's playing for the bank on the 10 next.
Made it. Made it, and he did not land where he wanted.
No.
Justin,
How about 2 rail in the 11 and going forward? Can he do that? Is the side in
that's
the way?
probably the shot. Justin just went through an emotional. In one shot, he just went through some emotions. You can see him sitting in the chair.
Well, Justin did get a good break when the cue ball hit the 14 the way it did. Could have been a lot worse, but he did deserve a little better fate after that 7-ball run.
It's close.
That's real close. No, it's going to be right in front of the hole and blocked, maybe. We get the other camera shot here, we'll be able to tell.
I don't think he can hit it. He may be able to give it to him. It's a
You
powerful
can't.
position
Well,
Shane
if he,
left, regardless of
no,
where it's
he's
at,
hooked.
because the bank on the 10 is.
He's hooked. He can't give it to him. He's got to go rail first off the long rail.
He may be forced to even shoot like a trick shot here. If he goes rail first and comes across the face of the 11, he's going to sell out
He
the
could.
10 most
He could hit
likely.
the 10 too if he doesn't hit the 11
That would
thin
be,
enough.
That would be what he's hoping for.
Yeah.
Come off the rail, clip the side.
And hit the 10 full in the face.
Yeah, exactly. But you could scratch up that. There's
Yep.
a lot of bad things that can happen
Absolutely.
here. And he's in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And he's so bad that he's thinking about banking the 4. Because you want to, if you're going to lose.
Well, you want to go
you may
down
as well
shooting,
take your
right?
shot.
Yeah.
Whereas to try and play a safety here,
How
when
about
there isn't one.
what about
Blasting is one option too. Just try and
Well-
hit the 14 hard.
how about a carom 10-11?
Carom 10-11.
Billiard the 10.
He's gotta
Billiard the
elevate.
11. Yeah, I know. And from
the 10's
from
coming
9
back
feet
down
away,
table
that's
on the
right. He
shot.
can't control the
Okay,
speed.
he's going to try and just bunt. He's not on the ball yet.
Yeah, but if he just bunts it and he doesn't hook him on the 10, he's going to sell out the bank on the 10-11.
I agree. It's a bad position. He's going to bank the 4. Probably his best choice. Maybe he can leave it in the.
Well, if you're going to
he
bank the
keeps
4,
bluffing.
you've got to lag it. You've got to just lag it to in front of the hole. You need a threat.
Here we go. He'll take that.
Yeah, but now the ball that spots is going to give Shane a bank.
But if he misses the bank, Justin will have the 10 no matter where he leaves the table. Where he leaves
No,
it.
if he draws the cue ball right to the short rail.
Okay.
Or he could 2-rail the 10. I don't like that because you can't control the cue ball. But I don't know now that he could bank the 11s, you know, straight back. And even if he brings the cue ball to the rail, he's going to leave a cut on the 10 ball. That actually wasn't a bad play at all by Justin. It was a pretty damn good shot from the position he was in.
No question. And he's probably going to have to come with 5 or 6 more of those if he wants to win this game. Yeah, if Shane banks the 11 and he takes the cue ball up table, then he's going to leave Justin the shot at the out ball in the 10 no matter what.
Right.
If he brings it back, he can't create a threat. He's going to hit it too hard to leave the cue ball down table. So Justin's going to be sort of out of the trap. So he needs to find a way to put pressure on him. He needs to, if he's going to shoot the 11, it's got to go in, basically.
Yeah. Well, the other thing would be to just go ahead and move the 10.
And that is probably what your average one-pocket player would do.
Right.
But he is not your average one-pocket player. But that's what, when that's all there is, that's all there is. So where do you want to leave the 10 if you...
Well, I'd probably try to put it over there between the 4 and the side pocket.
Sounds good. And the cue ball probably as close to Justin's pocket as possible.
Yeah.
What he doesn't want to do is tie up the 410.
Exactly.
And that's what he's kind of thinking about. The speed lies almost perfectly for the 10 to walk its way right into where the 4 is. Let's see where it goes. Not bad. It doesn't bank.
No.
And it didn't tie up the 4.
Right, and he can't two-reel anything here. He can't back cut the 10.
He maybe just looked at the bank. No.
Just going to put the 11 on his side.
Two-rail the 11. Watch out, Kiss. What a shot. Hit that ball between the 10-4.
And missed the 10 coming out.
Missed the 10 coming out on... Yeah, and missed the Kiss. Very nice shot.
Well, this is just standard stuff here.
This is like stay away from Memphis, folks.
Yeah.
If you're a one-pocket player.
And stay away from Justin. He's gonna thin it, try to put it on his side. Oh no, he played the three-railer.
He's been playing this shot a lot in the tournament, and the two-railer from.
Yeah. Well, I think that was mostly cue ball, and look what he did with the cue ball. That's a darn good shot. I don't think Justin has anything but to get the 11 out of there.
Most likely cross it. Try and tie up the 11-4. If that lies right. Okay, hit it straight on instead. Now on that shot, he wouldn't mind blocking the bank lane for the 10.
I think that's exactly what he wanted to do.
Right, but I'm not sure that he did.
Yeah, but if Shane shoots the bank on the 10 and doesn't make it, he's going to leave a cross corner. And Justin only needs one ball.
I can't see if the scratch angle is lying off the 10. If he can just roll it and bank it, he's elevating his cue, so that sort of suggests it.
Yeah, I don't think he can just hit it with a rolling ball either, Brian. It's close, and it's in.
Another great shot.
7-6.
Now if he cuts the 4 in, or two rails the 4, he's out. If he makes the 11, which is probably the choice,
I think you just make the 11 and then three rail the 4, yeah. Three rail it with lag speed.
This is like playing against a caged animal when you're playing by Boening, you know, like you just, no matter where you leave him 1 second and he's loose and he just.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to thread that. If he nicked the 11 or banked that ball wide at that speed, he was definitely going to leave Bergman a free shot at his out ball.
Yeah.
But he made it go right in the heart.
Well, he
and
also
another
knows
one right in the heart.
He also knows that Justin has the break in the Hill game. So
I did not know that, but you're
Yeah.
right. The pressure's on Van Boening really
Exactly.
to win this game and
That's
finish
right.
the match off.
That's right.
Because he will be an underdog in the Hill game.
Yeah.
But now we're down to the last ball on the table.
Yeah.
Van Boening has a free shot to 3-rail it.
Yeah, he just wants to have it come to rest in front of the pocket if he doesn't make it. It's a little firm.
Looks
it's going to
wide
go
to me.
wide, yeah. Well, he wanted to ensure the cue ball got down there as close to the rail as possible. He didn't sell anything out here. Although I do think Justin's going to try to slide this across as close to his pocket as he can.
He'd like to not get it to the rail. Leave it sort of.
Watch kiss. Oof.
Okay, it's gone to the rail, which means there's going to be a bank.
Yeah, and there's no kiss here either.
Well, there may not be a kiss. There may be, but he will be able to spin out of the way even if there is.
Yeah.
And he'll know.
There's a lot of different systems that people have in their mind as to whether there's a kiss or not. I mean, the simplest one that I use
You're
is if you
looking
can shoot
straight
the
down
if you can shoot the cue ball right into the pocket, there's no kiss.
Yeah.
I'd say he's 85 or better to make this.
For the match.
Yep.
It's
See you
fair.
later. See you later. How's that? From 1-0 down, and not having a real good look in the second game, he turned the whole match around. Justin Bergman is eliminated in 4th place. He wins $1,500. Shane is now going to play the loser of our next match, which is the hot seat match.
And that's at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.